My name's Keely, for any of you who don't know me. I am a Cuddlist certified therapeutic touch practitioner, and I am a certified cuddle party facilitator. Today I want to talk a little bit about something that's a little bit unique to Cuddlist sessions. It's not just unique to Cuddlist sessions, but it's something that a question I get asked a lot, and something that seems to be really prevalent in this community. So it's what happens if I develop feelings for my Cuddlist, or how do we address that? And it's a pretty simple answer. So one of the reasons why people develop feelings for their Cuddlist is what we're doing is creating what my profession is. It's creating a safe space for you to receive platonic touch. In order to create that safe space where it's acceptable to receive and not too scary and not too dangerous and not too threatening to receive platonic touch, we have to create a level of trust and a level of platonic intimacy. Developing those two things with a relative stranger, it takes a little time, it takes a little effort, and if you're not used to it, the feelings are very similar to being in a relationship. They're similar, they're parallel, they're not the same, but they're parallel. Also, chemically, we'll take a moment to talk about the neurochemicals and neuroreactions that are going on. When you cuddle with someone, when you touch someone, skin to skin contact, your body produces, or the neurochemicals that is produced is oxytocin. Oxytocin is associated with the part of the brain that is linked to connection and linked to trust. So when people are feeling in love, it's often called the love hormone. When people feel in love, a lot of oxytocin is produced. When mothers are giving birth, a lot of oxytocin is produced. Those same moments where you feel the most in love is where the most oxytocin is produced. So that association, it's kind of like that muscle memory. It's a lot of that association. So what happens? What do you do? Well, kind of the wonderful thing about having a Cuddlist or any kind of trust-based touch practitioner there is that it's okay. How weird is that? It's okay for you to feel whatever you're feeling. We're going to talk about it. We're going to be honest about it. I'm probably not going to feel the same way that you are feeling in a session. I might, sometimes I might, but the whole point is that whatever you're feeling is okay. Feelings are different than actions, right? And as long as it's not interfering with your ability to make connections outside of a session, you're allowed to feel whatever you want to feel. You're allowed to feel whatever comes to you. And it's pretty normal, pretty common to feel some of those same like in love feelings. With a Cuddlist, practicing with a Cuddlist, that's a really safe place for you to practice what that emotion feels like when it's not reciprocated. I'm not going to go anywhere. I'm not going to shame you. I'm not going to trigger any of those fear of rejection responses. I might not feel the same way. I likely won't feel the same way. And I won't act on it. That's something I can guarantee. I'm not going to act on it. I'm not going to start a relationship with you or anything like that. But you're allowed to feel however you want to feel, and you just get to practice what that experience is like so it becomes less scary. Sometimes when we have really intense fear of intimacy, when we are stunted in our ability to have other meaningful relationships, a Cuddlist is a wonderful way to work through that, because you get to feel all those scary things in a container with a professional who's going to sit with you and talk with you about what that feeling is like. What are you scared by that feeling? Are you excited by that feeling? Can you let that feeling exist by itself? And without going into too much more detail, again, it's a great way and a great place to practice falling in love, essentially. And we just aren't going to act on it. And we get to talk through what that means and talk through what that feels like. So that has been your kind of long explanation of what that means, what it's like what's the dangers of falling in love with your Cuddlist. And the spoiler alert is there aren't many. Have a wonderful rest of your day.